Another thing too with like live stream, you never know when it catches. You know what I mean? Like,
Says live to me in the corner.
oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, cool. Here we are. All right, everybody. Hey, it's me, Jenny McKinney. Happy day. And I am here with my mediumship soul sister, Brooke Inman. Hey, girl.
What's up, girl?
We're having a great time. Oh my gosh.
Always.
So,
Always.
yeah, so I just want to share with our audience and the viewers and the listeners and all the people doing all the things. We have Caz Dukes coming here at the end of June, and I just wanted to share the enthusiasm for how amazing Caz is. So,
Yeah.
before we get to that real quick, I just wanted to if have you share, can you just introduce yourself to the people, and then
Mhm.
we'll just share like how do we know each other?
Yeah, definitely. So my name is Brooke. If you are seeing me through mediumship, you'll probably see my name is Brooke Ashley. That's the name I usually use for that. I've been doing mediumship for 5 years. I met Jenny years ago and in classes that we were taking together. So we've kind of come up together and been through this journey together, and it's pretty incredible. And yeah, so I love what I do. I'm a professional medium. I do it full time, my job. So, you know, I love it. Love the world of mediumship,
Yeah.
so many great things in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, so we met in I think some of Cindy's classes, Cindy Kaz's classes.
Yeah.
Had a few of the
Yeah.
same mentors. Um and
Hmm.
which included Cindy and then her best friend Natalie. And then we
Yeah.
also I actually found Caz Dukes through you. You had shared that
Yeah.
you had worked with her. Can you kind of just share your
Yeah.
experience in the classes that you have taken from her?
Yeah, so I stumbled upon Kaz. It felt like one of those universal accidents. Um, because her and her husband have a mentorship business. They're based out of the UK. It's her and her husband Dolly online. But she will travel and she does mediumship other places. But I stumbled across her page and it felt like a happy accident because I was looking for her. I was like, you know what? I feel stuck. Like I'm good, but like something is missing. I can feel it in my soul. I was like, I know it. When I see the person, I will know in my soul they are the one that's going to change everything for me. And that person was Caz Dukes for me. I signed up for I think it was a 6 week private mentorship online with her. And I was like, I knew it. She was exactly what I needed to move my mediumship to the next level and get over these blocks that I felt like I was having. It was eye opening. It was kind of mind blowing. And the way that she puts mediumship, or the way that she brings mediumship to people and the understanding of mediumship and what that really should look like, what's it really about, I think shifts your mindset to working. I'd say like working like human to human, mentor to mentor. I learn, and they always say, oh, blend with the spirit. Well, you got to blend. But I feel like a lot of people don't get what that means. It's
Yeah.
kind of a vague thing. And she would say things to me that just would make the light bulb go off. And I started being able to work with spirit as my teacher more because of her.
Mm.
And it changed my mediumship in a way that blew the doors wide open on what I felt like I was capable of bringing forward in my mediumship because of that bond she helped me create with the spirit world. So
Yes.
she's incredible. Yep. Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And then I
love
had to
that.
share her with all of you guys because I was like, I'm not keeping this amazing secret to myself. I got to tell my friends, like,
Right.
she's the jam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm on my second mentorship, my second one-on-one mentorship with her. She has a variety of classes that are very reasonable. Actually, I feel maybe underpriced,
Yeah. Yes.
very
Yes.
underpriced, but that's just me. So take advantage of those. She also offers free things, like free
Mhm.
group sessions, on abilities, trying to see things. And really, she's just a great resource to share in a different perspective.
Yeah.
So, in the one-on-ones that I have with her, she asks really great questions to get your mind to be open and receptive to thinking of something else. And so, an
Yeah.
example of that would be during a mediumship reading. So, I had connected with a spirit, and I don't know, all of a sudden Spirit just started playing games with me, and they would make Hangman. You remember from like elementary school where you play
Yeah.
Hangman,
Hmm.
and they would give me the dashes for how many letters were in the name, and they would give me the first letter and the last letter. And she's like, "You shouldn't be working that hard. Like, why don't you just ask them what is the name?" And I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, really? Like you could just ask that?" And she's like, "Yeah. What are you doing?" And I was like, oh, now when they come in, I know they give me the name, they give me all this other information. And then, just realizing too, the thing about Kaz is that the way that she teaches, you can feel her passion and
Yeah.
love for spirit. Like,
Yeah.
and that's really where she comes from, is she works for them, and she makes
Yep.
that very clear from the beginning.
Yep.
And so that's what's so amazing. And I don't know um, if you've experienced this, but I know that when I've worked with her, um, she just has that like pure loving energy that just sees you where you are and knows your potential.
Yeah.
And that was very sacred to me. And oh gosh, like the first few times we worked together, I kept crying just because it was so like open and pure. And she just sees you in a very different way.
Yeah.
I don't know, is that an experience that you felt, or did you
Yeah.
feel a way with her?
I felt seen with her.
Yeah.
I felt really seen, my potential of mediumship. Um, I felt really seen. And I feel like sometimes teachers might just be there to teach, and that's great. And they have good hearts, big hearts, and everything, but they don't see you
Right.
in a way that, you know what it is? I've never gotten, not that I need it, or not that anybody necessarily needs it in order to move forward, because we should be doing that for ourselves. But the validation I felt inside of my mediumship and what level I was on, she validated that for me. And I felt like some people have those personalities. Sometimes you just need to hear it just once
Yeah.
from someone, like, for me working with her, 4 weeks in, she's like, what are you doing here? She's like, I love you to bits, and I'll do everything I can for you. But just when she sees that potential, and she will do everything she can to make sure that your mediumship is not this baseline, wonky, sort of half-assed, like mediumship. She wants it to be true, honest, pure connections with the spirit world, where you're not just kind of faking your way through. She wants you to have that connection. She wants you to feel it and be in that. And that's why I find her to be so pivotal in
Yeah.
what I learned. She's so pivotal because I looked at things in such a different way. And I think the thing with Kaz is, um, you know, the opportunity to even work with her in person in the US, because we'll talk about that in a second, I'm sure. Yeah. But the
Yeah.
opportunity to even work with her in the US, in my opinion, is mind blowing, because she doesn't really come here. And
Yeah.
usually she's in Switzerland and Sweden,
Yeah.
I think, in those areas, in the UK, working, putting on these in-person events. And I will say this, in-person events change everything.
Yes.
Online learning is one thing, in-person events, it changes everything. Um, Anytime I've had the opportunity in Philadelphia with Cindy, it changes things. So I would highly suggest that if anybody ever has the opportunity to do an in-person mentorship with someone who's really good at what they do, that you jump on it, because what you get out of it is so much more than just learning mediumship. And she's
Yes.
also does trance mediumship too. Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes. Yeah, and I love that you mentioned the in-person opportunity because it is such a magical opportunity for her to come here.
Mhm.
Um, Especially she's coming from England and
Mhm.
then coming to the US. She comes, I think she's only here, I think, two other times that I've seen that she's come here. So we have an amazing opportunity. She's coming here to Tennessee, to East Tennessee of all places. It's going to be a 2-day event, so we're doing evidential mediumship on Saturday, June 28th, and then we're doing trance mediumship demonstration and review on June 29th, which is Sunday. And so we're doing like a
Yeah.
little meet and greet on
Yeah.
Friday night so we can kind of like just get to know each other, see the space, um, and hang out, have some snacks and chit chat and just feel each other's energy, right? Because we know it's going to be just such an energetic weekend. That's the one thing that I did notice with Cindy and Natalie and all of us together. The energy in the room was pulpable, palpable, pulpable.
Yeah.
All the pulps, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
I'll never forget it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Incredible. Incredible.
incredible.
And I think the incredible,
Oh, and we just lost Brooke. And we're back. And we're back.
like booted me out and then immediately put me back in.
That's weird. That's what I'm saying. It's too much energy. It was like, whoa, girls, calm down.
Right?
Like,
Boom.
yeah.
Right?
But you were going
Oh
to
my
talk
God, are you
about
still
in
live?
person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So I know she's coming to Tennessee, and I know that the thing is this, I like the location because so for anybody who's near that area of the United States, it's worth the drive. It's worth the am I still here?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
You froze.
Yeah.
But it's worth it because you're in such a location. There's so many different areas that you can get to this space,
Yes.
and the drive would be worth it.
Right.
Whereas I feel like the West Coast is so much more spread. It's in a great location. I feel like we have so many friends in the community and people that I know in the community that not only do evidential mediumship, but also are immersed in trance mediumship. So I feel like this would be the perfect opportunity for people who are used to being immersed in both. And if you've
Yes.
just been like, oh, well, I do evidential mediumship, but I would love to get into trance. You can't pick a better mentor for trance mediumship than Caz. That's
Oh
my
my
opinion,
gosh.
just that you can't. So
Right.
if you have the opportunity to do anything in that vein with her, I would do it because it's going to be transformative and it's affordable, really
Yes.
affordable.
Yes. It's an investment of $300 for the whole weekend, which is an incredible cost. We have a
Yeah.
reduced rate at the hotel that's just around the corner from the training location that we have, and it's very open. So we have lots of room and for each other and energy, lots of fun snacks, and really just a supportive loving space, with lots of energy. And so we have a few spaces left. So that's why we wanted to come in and share, the opportunity again. And you can register on the website, my website, which is jenny-mckinney.com. And you'll see on the sessions area, and I'll put the link below to where you can register easily, and then that'll hold your place. And then we will see you in just a few weeks at the end of June.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amazing.
good
Amazing opportunity.
times.
I wouldn't miss it.
Yeah,
Yep.
I know. Well, thanks, Brooke, for being here. And also, can you please just share, where people can find you as well, just to, because I just love and appreciate you and you're doing amazing things and your group too.
Thanks, girl. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. So you can find me on Facebook at Mediumship with Brooke Ashley, and Brooke Ashley has a dash in between it. My website is mediumbrookeashley.com. No spaces, no dashes. I also am the co-owner of Earthly Imprint Paranormal. you could find us on every social media under the name Earthly Imprint Paranormal. So that's Martin and my team. We travel the country. We've got a lot of really incredible stuff coming up. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot on the books for that,
Yeah.
including Earthly Imprint Paranormal and just mediumship in general. So those are the
Yeah.
places you can find me.
Awesome. Yeah. And feel free to link that too down below the video. And
Okay.
then I'll try to, I'm not sure if it'll let me edit it and tag it, but if I can, I'll do that. And then people can
Okay.
find you easily. And
Awesome.
then, yeah, I can't wait to see you guys, at the event. So we'll see you on June 28th and 29th. And we'll talk to you soon. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You can either post your question here or message me directly. And I can't wait to see you. Thanks.
Yay.
Awesome. All right, let me